everyone, and welcome to Take 5 for Arts Education. I am Jeannine Flores, and it's my pleasure to introduce you to the Deputy Superintendent of the Los Angeles County Office of Education, Dr. Maria Martinez-Poulin. Welcome, Dr. Poulin. We are so glad you are here.
Thank you. I'm so happy to join you.
So, Dr. Poulin, what was your first arts experience?
I recall a project that we made for Mother's Day, and it involved collecting a box. So I went to a supermarket and I asked the manager if he had a box I could take to my class. And the teacher asked us to also bring in some type of pasta, whether it was little elbow noodles or little bows. And we glued those in a pattern on the box. And then she sprayed it for us in either silver or gold. And when I brought it home, it was a golden box that I was able to gift my mom. It felt so great to be able to use my hands to create something.
Thank you for sharing that story with us. So what is your favorite art form and why?
I love performance art. I love to see students perform, to read music. I love that they can, say in marching band, that they can crab walk, that they can read music and count and together move together in one rhythm. I love that. So for me, it really is about performance art, when students can play an instrument, when they can work together as a big ensemble and just enjoy themselves and do something that they love. But I love the energy of children who do play, whether it's orchestra, marching band, singing, or anything like that, when they can read music and perform. I love that energy.
So why do you value the arts for students?
It's important for them to have an outlet, and through the arts, it gives them that opportunity to produce, to create, and to also heal in ways that can be private, but it can also allow them to work in a group and then to perform. And it's important for children to have that opportunity, for them to have that opportunity to express things that are beautiful, to express angst, to express turmoil, but to also be able to heal, to be able to see that sometimes things don't feel so great and that we can get through it, we can get past it, and to have that expression at their hands. It's so important, and the arts give us that. It's like being able to write, being able to compose, being able to draw, being able to sing, being able to dance, being able to play an instrument. It helps us to better express who we are, to better understand our surroundings, to better convey beauty, and to better convey hurt. For every child to have that opportunity to be able to talk about it, to be able to express it, and to be able to be a part of that process.
Thank you for that. How are you making a place for the arts in your sphere of influence?
The arts are central to what I do at LACOE, and it's important to make sure that everyone understands that the arts help us to develop children and that they have a well-rounded course access to the arts, just like they do to all of the other subject content areas, that they know it's a part of A through G requirements, but that it's also a part of what helps us to nurture great humans, that the arts help us so that kids have a way to express themselves, that children, teenagers have a way to express their angst, their celebrations, that they have opportunities for growth that will help them celebrate life, that will help them connect to other individuals, connect different subject matter content areas. It's so important. And for me, it's important to talk about it, to build it into our budget, to make sure that we have professional development and experts that are also sharing the great important work of the arts, and that we make it available to our districts, to our charters, that it's out there and available to all the children in our county so that everyone has access to the arts. It helps them count. It helps them to become better mathematicians. It helps them to think about science in different ways, to explore biographies and autobiographies. And it helps them to think of themselves in different ways that they may not have considered if art were not a part of their lives. And it's important to my work as Deputy Superintendent at LACOE that we are talking about how it's connected to mental health, that it's connected to subject matter content areas, and it's central to a nurturing development for our children and our community.
What advice do you have for upcoming leaders in education?
My advice to upcoming leaders is to fund music, the arts, fund it well, and to see it as an opportunity to enrich the lives of children, to see it as a partner to intervention during the day and after school. And giving them a chance to learn during the day is a great opportunity to give everyone an opportunity. Giving them a chance to learn in after school programs allows us to leverage the opportunity of that continuous learning cycle that happens when children stay, whether it's an hour, 2 hours after school, 3 days a week, or 5 days a week. It gives them that chance to continue to learn and to continue to practice a skill that helps them become better mathematicians, better writers, better readers, and to see the arts as a companion to academic work, to see it as a companion to what happens when children need to better express themselves, to heal from trauma, to become inspired. And so it should be a part of their budget. It should be a part of what they need to do on a daily basis. And they should have rooms, they should have instruments, they should have materials allocated. They should have teachers that are experts in their field, and they should provide support, PD for teachers, so that they too celebrate the arts as part of the regular day and see how that supports the development of a child, a whole child. And so I think it's important for new upcoming administrators to see the importance of the arts throughout the day and as an extension of learning opportunities after school.
Dr. Poulin, thank you so much for being here today. Your answers and your inspiration for Take 5 for Arts Education is spot on. Thanks again.
Thank you so much for talking about this very important topic.
Thank you for joining us today on Take 5 for Arts Education.